Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the hell that was, but the computer just decided to act derpy as shit, so seems like it's working now. I don't see any problems, no drop frames. So hopefully we'll have all the bugs sorted out here. One of those nights, I guess. So, technical difficulties abound. I've heard lately there's been some problems with a group that's trying to actually DDoS Twitch. So we'll see how long, that Twitch stays up. So, let me check this out real quick, make sure it works fine. And then we'll go ahead and get right into the game. Seems to be working fine on my end. So, it's time to get our game on. So let's play, shall we? And what I'm trying to do is story-driven mode. I try not to talk to the cutscenes. I have the subtitles on so you guys can see it.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. To breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Now, the one thing I do like about this game is the facial animations they did.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Not used to playing with no controller. When I first played this game, it was on PS3, so
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Game volume's a little loud. Let me change that real quick.
Look at this junk.
Let me turn it down a little bit. Give me just a second. Is that better?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Is that better, miss? Okay, good.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of
Yummy.
a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Hold on a second. Let me change that real quick. Yes, I've looked at the bloodstain. Ooh, a gun.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
It's gotta be a drain pipe or something I can climb up. Or a ladder. There's a drain pipe.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside? What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Big jumps.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Yeah, I found it.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Really?
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
This guy's an
I'd rather
asshole.
get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
So we're gonna go to the gun store, see if he knows anything about this gun, come up with the serial number. Race to the car. I win. I'm so not used to playing this game on PC.
Your lighting should be Are you blind?
Yep.
Slow down!
Go to hell. As you can tell, I'm not used to driving on PC. I'm used to driving on PS3. But that's fine. It'll be fine. Blow it out your ass.
Are you blind? You're really starting to annoy me.
I'm starting to annoy you. Shut up. So we're gonna question this guy.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
No, that's something good.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Please shut up and give me a minute, yeah.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do I have to drive again?
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
I think there's a way to make him drive. Thought there was anyway. Screw it. Get in the car, dipshit. Jesus.
Are you trying to kill me?
Lady, if I was trying to kill you, I'd have run you over in the middle of the crosswalk.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Really? You gonna cut me off? Not a very smart idea to cut off a cop. Just saying. My luck, I get hit by a car.
Outrageous.
Apartment number 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
That's what I just said.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
You sure about that?
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy? Huh?
That was a very bad...
Now I'm gonna fuck your ass up.
Quit prancing around and hit.
Ooh, get on, bitch.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Nothing significant. Seems irrelevant.
he was going with something in this drawer. Let's see what he was looking for. A notebook.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest.
That sounds fun.
Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Son of a bitch knocked my hat off, little fucker.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Yeah, I'm sure I did a lot of city damage.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He
He
didn't
sounds
ask for
real
your
friendly.
help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, he was friendly.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
Where the fuck is
It
Palookaville?
could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam on
Ooh,
route.
armed and dangerous. This sounds fun. Do you not hear me coming?
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Damn. Gotcha.
Find some cover!
Your mission, sir!
Stay in cover!
You're fucking...
Try for the front. Ah! I'm getting hammered here, Phelps!
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Stay down.
Peekaboo, bitch.
staying?
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Yep, all clear.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation.
He shot my hat off.
It's okay, Ralph.
What is it with me losing my
You're
hat?
well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Well,
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics.
that's good advice.
In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LSPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley!
No shit, I see him. I'm not blind.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell
What is
away
this guy,
from
Spider-Man? Oh, you bitch.
You gotta be kidding!
me. You fucking asked for it.
Kicked me right in my face.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Yeah, there's a way I'm gonna catch you.
In my time.
And you're gonna do more.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ooh, clothesline.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
I'm going down, Bauer. Lost my hat again. What is with me losing my hat?
What are you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
No, I didn't run track in high school.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer.
My hat's back.
Candidate Phelps, you have the floor.
Yeah, I must have found it on the roof.
Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Uh-oh, somebody in trouble.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star on the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Oh, Lord.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
No need to call the police, I'm already here.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Is that their official title?
I swear, this
Broad
town's
daylight.
straight to hell.
Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
La, 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 la. I'm just gonna mess with your hair for a little bit. Hope you don't mind. Huh, layaway voucher.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
That's interesting. Was there more on their body I'm supposed to look at? I'm assuming not. Nope.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Something in the trash. Oh, how convenient.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
What do you know, lady?
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Not a lot of eye contact made. Looks like she's hiding something. She seems kind of nervous, too.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
You sure it wasn't Walmart?
What happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Yeah, I kind of doubt that statement.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the truth.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
She's still worried about her damn earrings. The guy's laying dead on the sidewalk and she's worried about earrings. So the wifey's here tonight, huh?
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Well, I'm gonna go to the gun store. I thought there was a way to make him drive.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Yeah. Go to the gun store.
This would be a good time for the siren.
That's the way to drive.
Sure it is. I hate driving. In the games I do. Hello. Shut up, Biss. I know later on in the game there's a way you can unlock a way to make him drive.
Have you got a death wish?
So you don't have to? Yeah, I have a death wish. Fuck me. Oh well. I'm sure there'll be a lot of damage done in this mission. As long as I don't have to redo it, I'm fine.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and
I
model?
drive like your
FN
wife.
Browning, model 1922.
I don't drive that bad in real life, dude.
01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
That's it? What's up, Blackbush? Let's see, where we're going. Let's go to the jewelry store. Uh-oh. Look what you started. That dude just sideswiped me. And that wasn't my fault. I'm driving straight, he sideswipes me. Fucking hell.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer!
So he bails on me. Yeah, don't try to stop him, just stand there, you know.
Kalu! Get back here!
Be careful, he looks dangerous.
Slow down, you idiot.
I can't tackle him and he's right there.
Heavens to Betsy!
Too late, Kalu!
I survived the war to this. Is that a backfire?
This guy ain't stopping for shit. Blow it out your ass.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Right, or you get creamed!
Like the war all over again.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Okay, Blackbush. Yeah, I don't obey the traffic signals in GTA.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Put me in, coach.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession.
I got everything but the confession.
If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
I want to bet.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you.
Damn.
Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Oops.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Really?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them.
You going downtown,
I hope
boy?
For your sake, the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Yeah, you're not smiling now. Just don't drop the soap.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Sweet. Works for me.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
Dick.
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine. I'm here to learn, Detective. Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Are they all dressed like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're new to the stream, make sure you hit that follow button down below. It helps me and any other streamer out a lot, and I highly appreciate it.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you get that vest.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Oh, sister, I was so tight I couldn't walk. I'm busy now.
Pick out from the newspaper.
You know this place?
Some other time.
Sure. Near the old gas works and Signo Depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
I got the jitters again.
There's gotta be a way to make him drive. Appreciate the follow, Al Linningham. Appreciate it. Yeah, I normally play games like I normally do like Daisy or Arma 3.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's.
I just started playing this game today for the first
Tell me
time.
a little about
I played
yourself,
before,
Phelps.
but
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
I'm not going to
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home.
Now look what you've done!
Shit happens.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready, finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any units handled, code 2 identified.
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Appreciate the follow. Like I said, it helps me out and every other streamer that you follow. It helps him out tremendously.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and...
kick you in the balls.
We'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I got this. I got this. Dude, it's fine.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
the Nate's night.
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
As long as it takes.
I better get back to work, sir.
Not much help.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you fun. How about
Yummy.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Practical Joker says contaminated soil. My guess, big lump of shit.
Probably not. Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
A live pig receipt. Interesting. Take a look at the glasses.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
You know, in my opinion, there's no way somebody's lost that much blood and is still alive. To me, that's just... There's a body somewhere.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
That picture look creepy? A little bit. And how you doing, Gaming Pixie?
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet.
Uh-huh.
Not that I was going to steal anything.
Good to hear, man.
Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
We already looked around. Oh, there's one more thing over here.
All this cop. Gotta be something big, right?
A brand name might give us something to go on.
How bad is it?
Come on, you can tell me. All these people, vultures, officer. Tell me what's going on.
Well,
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
thanks for tuning in to the stream. Make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. I have some other links down below. My Twitter is down below. Also have a Game Fan partner shop down below. Game Fan
Ladies
shop
and
partner.
gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
It's down below. And also, there's also a link to my YouTube down below. So if you go down below the stream, you look below. Appreciate the follow, Beast. I really do appreciate it.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no
Ladies
stiff
and
yet, so
gentlemen,
let's see how it
welcome
plays
to
out.
my underground lair.
So like I said, guys, make sure you check out those links below. It really helps me out. Like I said, my Twitter is listed down below. And pretty much you can save money on...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground.
Could be a card that's gone wrong.
Like I said, you can actually save an extra 5% if you use a coupon code Waffles. Or Waffle, you save an extra 5% on your checkout. That's a good way to get good cheap games. And also, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have over 200 videos. I am actually playing this game on PC for the first time. This is not actually my first time playing on PC. I think I played it on PS3 when it came out. So, they should make more cop games like this. You know, I agree. I haven't seen a lot of cop games, and that's kind of something they've kind of strayed away from. I don't know why. I used to love cop games. I used to play SWAT when that was back in old school. I don't know if any of y'all remember that or anything. But I loved it, man. I just don't know why they don't do it. I guess now they're really focusing mainly on zombie post-apocalyptic games like DayZ. You got H1Z1 coming out. Destiny just came out. And Assassin's Creed's coming out here in about a month. Just let you guys know who are here now. I've pre-ordered the new Assassin's Creed Unity, and if you follow the channel, you will see on the night it's released, on midnight release, I am going to pick it up, and I will be streaming it from the PS4 live. So come back, and you guys will get a sneak peek at Assassin's Creed Unity. It's going to be pretty fun. I love the Assassin's Creed series, and I have to say it's probably one of my favorite series. But let you guys know, if you haven't heard of me, it's not surprising. I have a few famous friends that are famous YouTubers, and streamers as well, not just YouTubers. I actually have White Boy 7th Street is a YouTuber. He's a friend of mine. Nubs80, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's a streamer on here. Battlefield Hardline is a cop game, but to me it's pretty much of a rip-off to pay $60 for a game that should have been a $15 DLC. And I think anyone who bought premium for Battlefield 4 should have gotten that game for free, basically, because it's basically just a DLC. Back to what I was saying, Nubs80. I know Nubs80. Miss Shark is another streamer. Definitely follow him. Check him out. He's a good streamer. He plays a lot of like Mario Kart games and stuff like that. He does some kind of stuff like that. His wife streams as well under his account. She does a lot of kind of the Japanese songs. It's almost like, it's hard to describe. It's kind of funny. I've been in there for some of those, and it really is hilarious. You gotta check it out. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna start a new series on my YouTube channel in the next coming week, where I interview YouTubers and streamers. I don't know if you've ever heard of Clam Taco. He does Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions. He's on really late in the morning. His name is Clam Taco. His real name is Arnie. I will be interviewing him, I think, one day next week. If you've ever heard of Mrs. May, she's on YouTube as well. She's a YouTuber. I've actually been in one of her videos. She's actually been on my channel. She's commented on a few of my videos. I'm working something out now with her. And White Boy 7th Street as well will be on there. I'm working something out with him. I also know a guy on YouTube. His name is Dirty Harry. You want to check him out. You can. He's actually a good commentator. He does Call of Duty commentations and stuff like that. So he's a friend of mine. We will be doing some interviews with him shortly. So they've got about 4 or 5 interviews coming up in the next month. So it should be interesting. So make sure you go down to my YouTube, click on the link below. It'll take you directly to my YouTube channel. Subscribe there, and you'll see it when it comes out.
Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap. But why leave the car? Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around. How so, genius? Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car. You got something there, fellas. Doesn't add up.
Really? That dude just cut me off. Yeah, dude, that was
You're gonna kill someone!
Probably. I was looking at my chat. Shut the fuck up.
Guy in the crossing list?
Oh, I knew I should have.
Thanks a lot, cop.
No, what happened? Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and he's on a rail crossing. You got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. The Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track. What a pointless waste of life. You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic with those. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't...
Shut up.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Sure, I'll talk to her.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
I almost want to look around first before I talk to her. I'll talk to her first.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Alright, we'll look around.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here.
Get out the way, asshole! She does. You know what I've noticed about this game? They've put a lot of time into facial animation, which I don't understand.
Kavanaugh's.
Like I said, they put a lot of work into facial animation, and you can tell when the characters are actually talking, their eyes move and their mouth moves. It's very realistic in the facial features. But unlike some other games, I don't know why Rockstar didn't do that for GTA. It looks so cartoony, but they did really good when it came to LA Noire. It just looks really good. It looks really fluid. It looks really human. So that they put a lot of time into that. So they probably just didn't spend a lot of time with graphics other places like that.
So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. Arne and I should have an address. A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
You think?
This must be Adrian's.
Yep.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Wait a minute. Look at the picture.
To my Adrian.
Hmm.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Alrighty then. Hey, dickhead, out of the way. Just another match boat. This would explain the insta-heat.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Maybe it is. Interesting. Yeah, the details are really good. Like I said, they did put a lot of effort into actually the details of this game, like the environment and the people's uniforms and the traffic and everything like that. But what they really, like I said, spent the most time on is the facial features, the actual animation of the mouth moving, the eyes talking. It's very lifelike and realistic. It's fucking flowers, dude. How's that a clue? Really?
No use leaving the thing half finished.
So what am I, a plumber now? I'll do these pieces first. I had it right. What are you doing, dude? Yes, it goes over there, dumbass. There's the missing piece. That was at the rail yard.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Yeah, think. can't remember if there's a shed in this one. There is, but you can't go in it. Oh, now you want to show up. Guy's a tool. Alright, one in here.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
The thing gets me, I don't know if you guys know much about U.S. history, but back during this time, in the 40s and 50s, it was pretty common for wives and husbands to sleep in separate beds, but not necessarily separate rooms. You'll see a lot of the old movies where they'll have two separate twin beds in the same room, and that's usually how it works. So, I think we know what's going on here.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Explains a bar, the matches.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what pair he was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was
Because the
supposed
glasses
to be?
showed signs of home repair.
If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to him. But I don't, Detective. And you might not care. But that is the most terrible feeling.
Damn. Oh well.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
Takes Beast.
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
I think you should, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing
Not
to
yet.
say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
5 out of 6 questions correct. Damn. It happens. I love how the guy just, my partner just ran right out the front door, and I think it just left me sitting here. Did he go out the front door? No, he just rocking around the house. Okay, you gotta hold E when next to the car to make your partner drive. See, I knew there was a way to do it. I'm gonna have to go to the bar.
You can drive.
There we go. Blow out your ass.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Look at OJ.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Can I get a bowl of that chili?
No, you don't.
For someone.
Yeah, you.
That cherry pie was delicious.
You know Frank Morgan?
Seen better days.
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Loner in the back.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases. J.W. Robinson are having a sale. Don't you know?
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
The Popo, bitch. That's what
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard? Quiet drink on his own anymore.
Story's getting good. Yeah, I messed that one up though.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help.
Oh,
Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Why do I gotta drive? Hate driving in this game. I didn't get an Xbox controller because this is a bitch using the fucking WASD.
Sure left his drink in a hurry. Too close, Phelps. Way too close. Bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
That's no way to drive!
Sure it is. Screw it. Dude's running red lights like a bitch. You know, if I wasn't worried about tailing him,
Morgan?
I'd have pulled him for running so many lights. Get out the middle of the road, bitch.
That would be a bad...
Bitch just sitting in the middle of the street.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Let's go.
Day
That
one in the
dude
big time.
hauled out of there.
Tailing
Fucking
drunks
car.
home from bars.
How long have I been playing today?
I told you it was non-stop glamour work.
I don't even know what time it is now.
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps.
Probably
Save
about
creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary.
an hour or two, maybe. Somewhere maybe like that, 2 hours, maybe. What is wrong with this? Thank you. I don't have that command.
Apartment 2.
Give me a second, I'll tell you. Yeah, about 2 hours. Yeah, you tried.
All right.
Yeah, about
Pay
2
our friend
hours.
a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
I'm not going to stream too much longer. I'll probably do the end of this case and get off because I got some stuff to around the house. And I actually have to go out to the grocery store here in a few minutes before it closes. Get a few things for tomorrow.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax?
And there's
Jesus,
the dude.
Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear.
There's the dude.
Get it. Ah, shit.
Hey, you ain't in the clear no more, bitch.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black?
There he goes.
LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car.
Yeah, I'm always the one
Gun's the
chasing.
last resort. There's no point running, Adrian.
Not at all. Where the hell did this guy just go?
Stop right there, Adrian.
Mr. Black, get back here right now!
There's no ladder or anything.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Well, that's where that case went.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
So that was that case. Did any of y'all see that coming? Look at my vehicle damage. Wow. Who saw that ending coming? So we are going to quit there. That is going to be it for this evening. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. I've played this game before, like I said. It's just been a while. I think I last played it for PS3. So yeah, it's been a while. So, but it's definitely fun. It's definitely a game that I would definitely play again. So, but guys, that is going to wrap it up for me. That is going to be it for this evening, and probably be streaming again probably one day this weekend. I'm not sure what day. Just like I said, make sure you click down below, follow me on Twitter, and I always tweet out when I'm about to go live. Give people several hour notices, and probably even the day before or something like that. So definitely follow me on Twitter. Check out my other links below the stream, and yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the near future. Peace.